Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. We're in the basement and let me show you what we are working on in this video. So as you guys saw in the last video, we finished making the door flat on one side. We still have to fill in those two, but I'm running out of fairing compound, so we're gonna put that on hold for the moment. And as you guys can see here, I installed the new doorknob that goes here permanently. And the problem that I'm having with this door is that when I open up the door and I'm trying to open the washing machine door, it bangs here. I have to find the solution for this problem because sometimes I just come down here to just wash and dry clothes, and I don't really want to, close the door behind me and then, put the stuff to work. So what I was thinking about doing is making a hole in the wall so that the doorknob could fall into the wall and I'm able to open up this door, getting that little bit of clearance that we need. So what I did was, since this lock here goes horizontal and vertical like that, I made an X right here on the wall where X marks the spot, and we're going to be making a hole, and we're going to be starting with a 3-inch hole right here, just so that we see that we have the correct spot and this falls into its place. And then as long as that fits, we are going to be making the hole a little bit bigger, which is a 4-inch hole, to get this to fall into the wall like that. So when we open it, the doorknob will fall into the hole like so. As you guys can see here, I did cut away on this part just to make more space inside of this hole. Inside of this box, I mean. So we have a little bit of play in it. If you go deeper, the inside tabs in here get in the way. But worst case scenario, we could just cut that out of the way and everything will be good. The way that I'm gonna clean this up is I have a white cover plate here. If I could pick this up. So I have a white cover plate here. We're gonna be putting this over, and then we're gonna find the middle from here to here, and then make a hole maybe a little bit bigger than 3 inches, maybe a 3.5-inch hole. The good thing is that if this piece, we put the hole in the wrong spot, we could just get a new one. This is only about $2. Hopefully we don't have to get a new one because, as you can see, this is all scratched up and I got it from my box of leftover parts. Hopefully I do it in the right place, but yeah. So first things first, we're gonna make the hole in the wall, just in the sheetrock at the 3 inches, to make sure this swings inside the wall perfectly and we're able to open up this door. Pretty anticlimactic, but the hole is made. It's nice and clean. Now let's open up this door, make sure it falls into the wall. And it does. And we have way more than enough space to get into this washer and dryer. So now that we finished that part, it sucks that I'm not able to record the actual doorknob going in, but it is what it is. So what we got to do now is make this hole over here. Actually, let me check if there's anything inside the wall. Ooh, we have a stud in the wall. Let me see if I can see it. Yeah, you see the stud? We have a stud there, so we might have to cut that up. But we just have to make this hole now just a little bit bigger at about 4 inches. This is 3, so about 1 inch all the way around, and then slide this in and make sure that part works now. If we could make that hole with no problem and then the door open and close, this is going to turn out to be a very simple video. So, okay, so check this out. I like to make the holes before I go and make the final hole on sheetrock. So this hole is a 4 inches and a quarter, I think. Yeah, 4 inches and a quarter. This one's 4 inches, and this one I just did a random size, and it turned out that this is pretty much the same size as 4 inch and a quarter. And then this one that's 4 inches that I believed was the right size is not fitting right. But it's not fitting right only because of these tabs right here. So I'm just gonna make the hole based on this hole. What I mean by use this hole is I'm gonna be using this as a template. I'm gonna be putting this on the wall like so, then outlining it with a pencil. And right after doing that, take it off and cut it out with a keyhole saw. So yeah, I'm just gonna make it this hole and massage it on the actual sheetrock itself. So let's do that now. Sorry for the camera angle, because it's so tight here in this little area. We're gonna do this live and try to install it. I did cut some tabs here just for this part, and we're gonna try to push it in. The stud is right here, so I put it in such a way that we should be able to push this in. It's still tight. Okay, we gotta cut a little more over here. It's better to have it too small than too big, you know what I'm saying? Okay. So it looks like it's going in, but the metal is in the way. So I have to cut out this metal here. I'm gonna grab my small Sawzall and cut that out so that I'm able to move the box around and put it in the position that I want it. Now that the box is in, let's open the door, make sure everything falls into place. And it's still working perfectly. That's perfect. I did want to have these two screws going this way, but because the metal on this side is just going to be difficult to make that line up. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to screw these into place and just keep these screws vertical. I don't think it will matter as much, and maybe it'll look better. So yeah, let's tighten these here. So there you go. The doorknob pocket is officially done, and I think it came out pretty good. It was a good idea to paint the inside of the box. When I open up this door, it goes into the pocket with the cover plate, and we're able to work in here. So I think that's a home run. It came out perfect. Really happy with that. It's a really simple project. You could get it done in about an hour or two, depending on what tools you have at your disposal, but it makes all the difference when you have a problem like the one that I do. You'll probably have a problem where when you open up the door, it'll bump into the wall and make a mark on the wall. I'll have to see that with time, but you could always just put like a door stop in the bottom that is just shy of allowing the actual washing machine door to open, or whatever reason that you're doing this project. So yeah, that's gonna be it for this video. If you learned something new, you can show me by giving me a like. Any comments or questions, leave it in the comments down below. And if you're interested in seeing more projects down here in the basement and upstairs in the apartment, because I do have a couple of projects coming up upstairs, consider subscribing. And I hope to see you guys on the next one. Thanks.